I think where a lot of people get fooled by the internet is they think they're driven the same way. You might get a Mercedes and then have the pressure of being, or let's say a Lamborghini. You might have bought a Lambo, but maybe you lost all your hair because you had to work so hard to get it. I'm fortunate. Black don't crack. I got good genes. My dad didn't get gray hair as soon as like in his 50s. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have friends in their 20s that have gray hair and are bald from business stress. So pick your poison, man. I think you missed when you answered this, but when I should delegate my client check-in calls, time zones kill me. Look, again, I reckon it's more of a revenue or a client thing. So if you have a certain amount of clients, delegate it. Or if you can afford it and you're already an attorney or experienced business person, then 100% hire someone to take the calls on the different time zones. But I'm just saying I would get to a certain revenue point first, or a certain amount of clients first, and then I bring in help. That's me. All right, one or two more questions. Have you justified something wrong because it served the vision? Ooh, no, because I've made that mistake before. Best example was business partner for an event that I did when I was 22, very narcissistic BPD. He actually, I'm trying not to say incriminating things, but I'll put it this way. Dangerous people in Melbourne didn't want him in Melbourne. And I didn't find that out, me being 22 and naive, I didn't find that out until I was in business with him when I was 22 and he was like 30, 31 back then. And then he wanted to take down my business like Kosa. He just was commenting all these negative things and stole all of my intellectual property. I was 22. That was like majority of my investment, 10, 15K, nearly all the money I had back then. But now I'm like, okay, I only want good people working for me. I only want good people associated with me because I don't want the vibration in which that person is acting out of, which is scarcity and loss and fear, to impenetrate all the character and wisdom that I'm accumulating in real time in front of me. Lovely to see and hear you too. And if there's any events that you have online, please let me know. I'll see if I can bring some friends to support you, much like I've done with Mel. I love what you're doing. It's very necessary. Okay, what about the money in the other accounts? Free Russia. I'm not pointing out just Russia. I'm just saying that a lot of people are driven biologically, by their biology, by their DNA. And if you look at their grandparents, or if you look at your own grandparents or your parents, sometimes, there's clues. Even someone like Donald Trump, his dad was rich. He wasn't a billionaire, but was rich. Elon Musk, his dad had an ultra high IQ, right? Bill Gates, he was one of the first people in history to have access to certain types of technology. So success leaves clues. For me, my parents are not entrepreneurial at all. But one of my grandfathers was very entrepreneurial. Okay, so like, interesting. Perhaps in a way, my brother and I are, recipients of those traits. Something to think about. Chaos is power. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed today's live. Next week, we're going to be back to be discussing more tactical marketing stuff, sales stuff. Love you guys. Appreciate your support. A lot of you guys have been here since I was 19. I'm only 26. We're just getting started. And hopefully, by the end of the year, we can celebrate 1 million a month together. Let's go.